How you doing, Poopy? Aw, it's Poopy. Hello, Poopy. What you doing, Poopy? What you doing, Poop? Here you go. What you doing, miss, huh? I just come out the shower. She don't know what it, she's like, damn, you smell clean. You smell something. You don't stink. Well, thank you, God. We got through 7 days of fasting. Today was an interesting day. Let's give you the times. It is Tuesday, January 7th, 2025. 25! And the time is 7:58. 7:58. And I gotta blow my nose. I gotta blow my nose. Alright. Well, that was an interesting 7 days of not eating solid food. And I want to say thank you to Dr. James Nadez and Dr. Stenek Berg and to Dr. Berg for encouraging people to fast. I'm going to bring you a little bit closer into me. Let me flip this around. I'm going to flip this around and do a little zoom. I'll see how much zoom I get on it. I don't want to chop off the top of my head. Yeah, I'll do a little zoom. Zoomy. There we go. That's good enough, I guess. I can't see at long distance without my glasses, but that's okay. I'm just going to be yakking. So first off, today was quite a physical day. I could not believe it. I was like going, and the jobs were simple. They were real easy. They're complete. But they involved moving shit long distances. Through snow. Yeah, it's like moving it through sand. It was, oh yeah. I'm not going to get into all the details of it, but suffice it to say, but my very last job was taking a 50-pound chair, putting it in a 15-pound moving box, putting it on a 20-pound dolly, and then rolling all this up a half-mile hill. It was a half-mile graduated hill because I had to. What happened was, it's this road called Rotunda Drive in Charlottesville. And because it snowed, it got congested, and people were parking their cars along the side of the road. I was driving our pack van, and there's no way I could get. There's a round driveway that comes around, and people. I didn't know you could come down that way, but I could see that I blocked the entire road when I drove up there with my pack van. I was like, oh no, I know these people, and I know my look. And it looked like residences. It actually is residences for the school kids and for the faculty up there. So I parked my van. The guy who works the parking concessions there is just awesome. He's an awesome human being. He's about 50. And he said, you can park your truck over there if you want. I said, okay, thank you. And I did, and I got all this damn box. I love commercial bins. It's not the commercial bin's fault, not the chair's fault, not the dolly's fault, and it's not the customer's fault. But I got that, rolled that up all the hills, all the way up the hill to the highest hill. And I walked up the steps because there's this wonderful landing area up there that has, it looks like Monticello, you know? It's like the National Mall, but just a real small one, right? I looked around it and I looked at the doors, and I kind of like, well, the number doesn't match. And then I went down the stairs and I went to the right, and I went up some other stairs, and I looked inside. I opened the door, the outer storm door, and I looked inside. It was somebody's residence. I was about to walk into somebody's freaking kitchen. I said, oh no, we're not going to do that. So I closed that door. And all the time I had Waze on, and Waze was telling me where to go. And the header for the department, I had seen this department a week earlier at another job, and it was 1.5 miles away. I'm like going, this doesn't make any sense. So, but what I was trying to do was, on my job, I like to, before I disturb the customer, I like to be either right in their lobby or right next to their door or convenient for somewhere for them to say, where are you at? I said, well, I'm right outside your door, I hope. And then they walk out, okay, we get the job. You know, that way I don't want to call them in the middle of a meeting, you know, and they're like, oh, well, you know, I'm on a meeting right now, and, you know, I can't really talk, but okay, you know, and I'm asking them questions about how to get to the job, and they're in a meeting. I don't want to do that, you know, so hence the half-mile trudge up and down the damn mountain. So, but I got to where Waze said it was, and I called the lady, and the lady goes, oh, I'm not going to be in. I'm not in, and I'm not going to be in for the rest of the week. Could you bring it back on Monday? I'm so sorry. I said, ma'am, that's okay. I get it. It's okay. It's all right. Yes, ma'am, we'll do that. We'll reschedule to deliver the chair. It's a sample chair. And I hung that phone up, and my heart was broken. I was like, you have got to be fucking kidding me. I stood there for a while, exhausted. And, but, you know, you don't feel sorry for yourself. You just get them feet moving, get that box back on the truck. I called my boss and told him, and he was smoking hot. Not at me, but at the people in our office who hadn't called a customer. You know, I was smoking hot at myself because I hadn't called the customer in advance, you know, because I could have dispensed with all this at the truck. I could have called her at the truck and she would say, oh, I'm not going to be there. I go, okay. And then just drive away, right? But no, I had to be Mr. Do the extra mile shit, you know. But long story short, we got all our jobs done today. You know, as much as we could get them done. And my day started at 3:30, because that's when I got up to get down to Richmond, because I did not want to be on a road with a bunch of crazy people for 60 miles to Richmond. And I got in my vehicle and I got behind an 18-wheeler and we just rolled on down to Richmond, sweet as you please, but going between 50 and 65 miles an hour, and I stayed behind him about 6 to 10 car lengths. I never got in his way, moving. Every time he went to move in the lane, I let him move in the lane, and I moved in the lane second, you know. And I actually got to give him the blinkers and let him in the lane once down in Richmond, so it worked out. But I'm burnt. I'm burnt. With a capital B, I'm burnt. But I'm happy. I mean, my insides feel really good. My intestines feel really good. I feel really tight down there because of the workouts, obviously. Knucklehead's over here in my jacket. My new jacket, she's going to knock it off of the she's playing with the, there must be 2 tightening strings on the jacket. She was playing with them. But my guts feel good. Everything feels good and tight, but yet loose, which is what the workout does for you. And I think I can take a day off at a workout. But tonight, the victory meal may be a lot of things. I don't know what it is. It won't be anything with the Ninja because I did not unbox it yet. I got to do the unboxing video. And more importantly, I got to find a place to put it in my kitchen that involves a dedicated circuit back to my fuse box. Because these things pull a lot of power when they start up, and I don't want to have anything else. My microwave is 1100 watts, and I'm thinking, I keep hearing the number 1700 watts on these things. I don't know what this is. I'm assuming it's 1700 watts. But it doesn't matter. It's a wonderful device. I just haven't taken it out the box properly, and I'm a pretty good cook with the regular old stove and frying pan, so we're going to do that for tonight. this weekend, after I eat some meals and get my damn brain back in me, I was a little dizzy today. Which doesn't worry me because I'm used to being a little bit dizzy on the 7th day of the fast, when I exert myself like that. And there's no chest pains, there's no arm pains, there's no leg pains, it's just being a little bit dizzy because I walked up a half a mile damn hill pushing a fucking 100 pounds of shit for no reason. Oh man, the devil must have been laughing. He must have been laughing in hell. He must have said, I'm going to teach this son of a bitch something. I'm going to teach him something. I'm going to force him to miss something tonight. So I got to give the devil a workout tonight. Okay, you win on the workout, Satan, all right? But God, you win on the fast, But, wow. I mean, the poop I did on the 5th at, what was it, 7:44, I think it was. I think it was in the afternoon. Was it afternoon or the morning? I don't remember. Anyway. And then the poop I did on the 6th. The one on the 6th, the one yesterday, was a lot of stuff. And when that came out, a lot of problems was resolved in my insides. So I definitely recommend, if anybody knows anybody who has gut issues, if anybody knows anybody who has, IBS or chronic bowel syndrome and stuff, first off, you need to not drink anything with sucralose in it. I'm just telling you, don't drink anything with sucralose. That shit will destroy your guts. It almost killed my wife. But they used to put sucralose in white label Pepsi. Neither Coke or Pepsi uses sucralose anymore, as far as I know. Because they saw the writing on it was, oh shit, people are getting real sick from this. We better stop using it, But before that shit really made my wife sick in their white label Pepsi. And the doctors didn't know what it was. The doctors started messing around my wife's heart medicine. They made her blind. Then they gave her Reglan, which she had a reaction to, and it just attacked her brain. And she really never got over that. But so I'm very angry at sucralose and the people who manufacture it and the people who sell it to us. I have a very invested hate for all those people because that should have never happened. Aspartame doesn't make me feel any better because aspartame helped my wife's stroke not heal. I'm 100% sure of that. All the years she drank the aspartame and the Diet Pepsi with her little bag of chips, which the bag of chips is full of seed oils. So it's a double whammy on her body. If we had started fasting and ate carnivore, just got off the manufactured shit, I should be alive today. But that's water over the bridge now. But anyway, the fast was a success. I'm not. I did think today that I was going to make it 6.5 days because I said, man, you know what? I'm really running on empty here. But the strange thing was, I take that Deer Park water with me. And I always tell you that this stuff is kind of magic. And it has to do with the minerals in it, I think. But I keep drinking that stuff. And as I was drinking that stuff, my body hit a second gear. And I almost got tears in my eyes. Because that was a gift. That was a gift that happened around, I want to say, 8 o'clock this morning. About an hour after I had that moment, And man, when I got that boost, every part of me said, yeah, we're going to make it. We're going to do this. And then at the top of that fucking mountain, everybody was screaming at me, "You idiot! You moron! You should have called this lady before you ever got out the damn truck. Imagine having 9 voices in your head screaming at you, even the crazy one in the cage, man. He's going, ah! Oh my God. But we're doing okay. We're going to make it to the fast. We want to thank the good Lord for that and for Him being in our lives every day. We really do. Woo! This was a banger. So tonight I don't know what I'm going to make. I have no idea. I'm shooting through menus in my head, but when we get closer, we'll find out. You know what? I might get down to the end of this and I might shoot a video, a real short, like 5-minute video, and say, look, guys, think today I'm going to skip this video and we'll shoot something tomorrow when I'm up and awake. But I really do want to eat. I really do want to eat. I really do want to eat. I do want to put something in my belly. And we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. You know God's with you right now. God was with me. God's with me right now. So is Satan, unfortunately, but that's never going to change. But if you put God on this side and you put your hand on this side, you say, God, thank you for being in my life. I'm going through some shit, and I'd like to say, please come into my life and please help me. He'll help you. He helped me today several times. God bless you, folks. Woo! We're there. I'm going to thank Him for that. We love you, folks. God bless you. I hope you had a wonderful... This is Tuesday, right? Tuesday. And we'll see you in the next video. God bless.